It's been a good minute since we've been on here, so hey, we're gonna go and knock this one out. We deserve a Freaky Friday. But what's up, everybody?
What's going on, man?
Welcome
How y'all
back,
been?
man.
Man, it's
It's
been a
been a
long
long
time.
time. It's
Welcome
been
to
a long
detention.
time.
I've been doing a lot of gaming lately. I thought y'all might like this. I got on my jersey today. The
Oh, the
Sandlot. I got the I
Sandlot
got the
jersey.
Rodriguez. I
Okay,
got the
I heard that.
Rodriguez jersey on. Yeah, you probably couldn't see that, but yeah, I got the Rodriguez jersey on today.
Oh,
Had
that's
to do
cool.
something
That's
cool.
cool.
I mean, come on, y'all. We coming back in the studio. I'm excited to see y'all. I'm happy to be recording. I got my Overwatch goggles on. I'm ready for a good time. I miss y'all. I miss my brothers. Y'all have no idea.
Well, you see, I got on my sexual chocolate giant right there. Y'all
Why?
know who
How could
that
you
is.
not? Come
Y'all
on
know who
now.
that is.
Sexual
Uh,
chocolate.
well, I got my top flight security hat on, but at least I got a polo hat on. At least I got polo on. A polo
They need
hat on.
security. Hey, they need security in the world, cracking. They need
Oh,
security in the
yeah.
world, so it's all good.
But we want to welcome everybody to another and a special episode of the Lost Blurs. I'm Will the Kraken.
I am Jason the villain.
I am Brandon the Doctor.
All right, and this is the Lost Blurs podcast. We're coming back to you. It's been a minute. We had holidays and all kind of stuff going on, but hey, we back at
Yeah,
it, back putting out stuff. I think I did the He-Man content the other day. The villain ended up doing some
been doing a
streaming
lot of
and
gaming. Y'all been doing a lot of gaming,
everything.
y'all.
And shoot,
Yes,
the doctor been working on our videos, so we want to thank everybody for liking, subscribe, and continue to do that. And we're going to put out some brand new content. But now we're going to come to you
yes.
today with another special episode, our Freaky Friday episode. On this episode of Freaky Friday, we got just a bunch of questions for all you blurs out there. Most of the guy blurs, hey, maybe some of you later blurs, hey.
Oh yeah, I know some ladies
So,
then.
hey, this episode, one of the first questions we got is your top three
Yeah.
actresses. Who you banging?
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
we trying to get what actresses that hey, if you had that chance to hook up with them and get that 5 minutes or 2 hours of fun or pleasure out the way, hey, who you hooking up? Who you hooking up with?
Should be interesting.
Let's see who everybody got. So who want to go first?
I don't mind going first. Okay, I'm gonna start with my number three. Don't mind me. And number three, um, wrestling is not acting, but she has acted in the movie before. So I'm gonna go with none other than the glow herself, Trinity Fatu, or as people might know her as Naomi from the WWE. My
Oh,
goodness, she is absolutely gorgeous. Her skin, I like the way she wears her hair naturally. Her dimensions are just crazy. I don't even have to go there. You'll see some of the pictures that I'm gonna choose to put up. But Naomi is crazy beautiful.
Her name
She
Trinity
is
Wood.
ultra talented. Trinity Fatu, Fatu. She's married to one of the Uso brothers from the
okay.
WWE, and Trinity is just it's just crazy. But she is ridiculously gorgeous. She is ultra talented. One of my favorite female wrestlers. Well, one of the wrestlers of all time. And so she definitely gets the nod on my list. Number two, I'm gonna go with Tracy Ellis Ross. Tracy Ellis Ross. I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you something. Since
yeah.
the time of Girlfriends to the time of now, she's transformed herself. Um, and if you have seen her pictures, my
Hey,
lord,
she
hey,
got that onion
she
out.
is not lacking in any department. I think she's beautiful, anyways. But she has it. She is not lacking in any department. Her legs, everything about her, her face, her arms, her skin tone. Like you said, she got the onion, the apple, whatever
Oh,
vegetable or fruit you want to compare it to. It's all there. Tracy Ellis Ross is rocking. And number one on my list, usually I have a tendency to have people who are on lists like these to be on there for a long time. Not this young lady. I recently started watching this show to catch up. I think earlier this year. I'm sad to say that it's actually off air now. I'm probably gonna mispronounce her name, but I've been watching this show called American Gods, and I think it's Yetidi Badaki, the young lady who plays Bilquis. I'm done. She is off the hook, crazy gorgeous. Every time she comes on the screen, I just stop. Like it's like if you scroll, you know how you walk, you looking at someone on Facebook or Instagram, and you scrolling through, and some catch your eye. You usually got to stop for whatever reason. That's
Hmm.
exactly what she does. She is killer in the role she plays. She was perfect for that role. But she is naturally gorgeous. Her accent is killer. So I probably pronounced it incorrectly, but I think it's Yatiti Badaki or Badeki.
Uh,
But
You probably
my
did, but
lord,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-mm-mm. Those are my three.
Cool.
all
Well,
right,
I guess
dog.
I can take a swing at it next. So my number three, uh, her name is Candice Patton. And if you
Okay.
don't now before I go through my list, so I chose three that probably not as known, not as well known as like your
Okay.
Halle Berry's, your Pam Grier. I thought
Right,
you was
right,
gonna say
right.
Pam Grier, but I was surprised you didn't.
She's the
So I
ultimate.
kind of
Everybody knows it.
yeah,
Everybody
but
else is shooting for second place.
so I kind of chose some lesser known actresses. So again, my number three is Candace Patton. She plays
Okay.
Iris on The Flash
Oh
on the CW.
yes. Oh
So
yes.
that's my number three.
Yes. Yeah, she is gorgeous.
Now my number two, I've always had a soft spot for this one, is Natalie Emanuel. She plays Missandre, if I said that right, on Game of Thrones.
Oh
She was the one.
yeah.
She was the
Yes.
one
Yeah.
that was with
Yeah.
Grey Worm.
Yes. I'm with you.
So
I'm with you.
hurt my heart to see how they did at the end, but you know, they
They did
did
a lot
what
of
it
people dirty
is.
at the end of that show, but
Yeah,
I'm
they
with
did, bro.
it.
My number one is Nafessa Williams. She plays Thunder on Black Lightning. That is my number
Ooh.
one. Chocolate Thunder is what they need to call him. That's my number one. That's my top three right there, man.
Yeah, she is. You know who she puts me in the mindset of? Well, who actually almost made my list. I can't believe her real name escapes me right now. The young lady who played Niall in the Old Guard. She also played Eddie Murphy's eldest daughter in Coming to America 2.
Bruh. Yeah,
My
yeah,
lord, she
yeah,
is
yeah.
for real.
Now you know I didn't
She
really
is
pay
dead
attention to
serious.
her like that in the old guard, but when I saw her on Coming to America too, I was like, yeah, I don't know who that is because I didn't realize I was the same person, but
Mm-mm-mm.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah, she is
yeah.
crushing. I give her that.
Mhm, mhm.
All right. So you guys, some of mine are well known. So my number three was gonna be Paula Patton.
Oh yeah.
I loved her ever since I seen her in Idlewild, Jump in the Broom, man.
I don't know
Paula
what that
Patton,
man was. What was you thinking, Mister Thick? What was you thinking,
man.
dog?
I have no idea, but that's one beautiful, gorgeous, light skinned woman. Black woman, whatever you want to say. My next one, although we seen her grown up, is Megan Good.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Megan Good. Man, that
Yeah.
petite body, man, with them
Hey,
round,
I give you that.
man,
I
I
give
have
you
to
that.
say, man.
You know what? I can say this because I'm young enough to say this. I was born in '84.
She got them lips
The
though.
first time I noticed her,
Man,
honestly, the first time I noticed her was at my cousin Skeeter. But the first time I actually saw her and wondered who she was in Friday. She had a brief part in Friday when Big Worm was
Hmm.
took the
oh
kids
Yeah.
yeah,
At the
chips or
ice
whatever.
cream, yeah, she
She was
was
like,
one of
"Man,
them.
I
Yeah.
hate him." Oh yeah, she was beautiful back then. So
yeah.
I can rock with you on that one.
Megan Good, man, just absolutely gorgeous petite woman. I usually don't like little women, but hey, I had to go with her. But my number one is a woman I hate. When I first saw her in this movie called I Think I Love My Wife, she's played a lot of
Oh.
stuff before then,
From the
but
I know
it
you talking about.
wasn't to then. Before all this scandal TV show and all that, man, Kerry Washington with that lips, that smile, and man, I don't know how she was looking at it. I think I love my wife, but if I'm Chris Rock, I'd have knocked that joint off.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
nothing. She
I'm
be making
sorry.
some funny faces though, bruh. They didn't make
Yeah,
plenty of memes with them faces she be making. But I
man.
think
That was my
I think I love
problem with
my
Kerry
wife. I
Washington.
think she was the most gorgeous in that movie. Like that's the most. I
Man,
think that's the most
exactly.
beautiful she's been was in that
Oh,
junk
you
dog.
said which one?
I
And I
think
think
I
I love
love
my
my
wife.
wife with
Oh
Chris
The
yeah,
Chris
Rock.
Rock
yeah.
junk.
I give you that.
Yeah,
I give you
Before
that.
all this
I give you that.
scandal stuff, man, that movie, I was like, who the hell is
cause
that?
that's what she wasn't even on then, bro.
Yeah, because she was in Little Man and all that kind of stuff before that
Mm-hmm.
movie. But it wasn't
Oh,
to
Lil
that
Man was yeah, Lil
movie.
Man was yeah.
You know when I first saw Kerry Washington, I think, and I might be wrong about this, when she was dating Numby Osmore from the Raiders. The first time I ever really paid attention to her like that, I was like, okay, wait, she's for you know who actually almost made my I can't think of what her name is. I want to say it's Layla Ashari, kind of like bright skinned young lady with the greenish eyes. She was killer. I have to show y'all some pictures of her, but
What
she
was
was
she
righteous
on?
too.
Yeah, I think
I
her and
want to say she was in
what's her name still married, I believe.
who?
Old dude for the Raiders.
Yes. Oh, yes.
I think they
Her and
still
Namdi are still
married.
married. Yeah,
Yeah, they still
they're still
married.
married.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my top three. My number one, like Kerry Washington, especially the role she played. I think I love my wife. Man,
Hmm.
that was just off the chain.
Hey, I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you, I almost made my list was the one me and Jason talked about her, which I didn't even know this was his daughter, was Marvin Gaye's daughter.
Known the gay.
Yeah.
oh,
When I
okay.
And she
say
was
when I
on like
say
the
she
Matrix
had,
2, and
oh my God,
she was in a couple of movies. She was in
she was my
was she the
favorite
one in
role of
that
her.
Triple X with
Blood and
Ice
Bone.
Cube?
That's her.
Yeah, Blood and
When
Bone.
I saw her in that, she was calling the Matrix too because she was kicking ass in the Matrix too. When I saw her in Triple X 2 with Ice Cube,
Mm-hmm.
wow,
Yeah.
she was really good in Blood and Bone. They kind of had her kind of homey looking, but
Yeah, she
that
was.
shows you that even in that movie, she was still absolutely gorgeous. Yeah,
Mm.
Nona Gay. I'm gonna tell you what I feel so bad saying this. The only reason she got edged out by Tracy Ellis Ross is because I saw this recent picture that Tracy Ellis Ross put up. Like, why you do that?
I think I saw that picture.
Or when she's
I
like
know
standing there, she shows herself, and then she's like shows herself like in the mirror in the back.
I
You
know
talking
yeah,
about
I
with
saw
the
that.
tiger print,
Yeah.
the tiger print pants on? Yeah, I've
Like,
seen
why
that
would you?
about
That's not
three
what.
or 4 months ago. I took a screenshot of that. That was on
She's wrong for
Instagram.
that one.
Yeah, that was
She's
yeah,
wrong for
that's
that one.
yeah. She was tripping on that.
Oh yeah, Tracy Ellis, she got it. She
Copy
definitely got
that,
Rainbow Johnson from a TV show Black.
man.
I hate it's finna go
Mm-hmm.
off too. They finna get ready to go off.
And I always knew she was gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she was. Now she wasn't one of my favorite on Girlfriends because it was a guilty pleasure. I
But
used to
she
watch
didn't.
that
But
show.
honestly, I'd say she didn't look like that on Girlfriends.
No, she
Nah,
didn't at
she
all.
didn't,
She
She
bro.
didn't
did
at all.
not
No, no,
look
no.
like
She
that
did
on
not at all.
Girlfriends.
No,
I don't know
she
what
has
happened when she
aged.
got on Blackie. When
She has
Blackie
aged
had some
exceptionally
She
well.
got
size and
thicker, bro. That's
ass
all.
to
She got
her.
That's the
thicker.
truth.
I
That's the
don't know
truth.
what happened because I had to look myself like I don't never remember her like that.
Yeah, she
Mm.
wasn't. She wasn't like that. Clearly.
But all right, we're gonna move on to our next little segment. All right, we got the pick ones as usual. So the first pick one is gonna be Pam Gear or Halle Berry. And I probably think I know both of y'all going on this one.
I mean, I'm just gonna take this one first because I know the villain. I know he gonna have at it on this one. But to me, it ain't even no contest.
Halle
Prime
Berry.
Pam, no.
What?
Prime Pam Grier, no, bruh, no. It ain't nobody touching that dog.
I won't. Well, let me go for y'all. Keep going. Pam Grier. I'm going Halle Berry. Strictly Business Halle Berry. With old Wayman Tisdale or Wayman, whatever his name was, one of my favorite movies ever. Halle Berry and Strictly Business.
She was bad in that
She
boomerang
was
too, now,
gorgeous.
bruh.
She was
I'll
bad in
say this right here.
Boomerang, but I think Strictly Business was a little bit before Boomerang. But I give it this. Far as body wise and assets, Pam Grier got her.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
for his face,
All natural too.
yeah, before his face,
Now face, I
and
give you Halle on face.
yeah,
I give you
I
Halle
have
on
to
face.
take Halle, but I'll let the villain finish this one on off.
I'm gonna keep it gangster with y'all,
Like we don't know
and
the
I'm
answer
talking.
to
I'm
this.
talking every box that you want to check: face, body, acting, eh, talent, whatever it
Hey,
is
she
you
got an
want to
Oscar,
name.
man. She got an Oscar, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Do I have a problem with the Oscar she got at Monsters Ball? 1,000%. 1,000%. I have Oscar.
Yeah.
I got a problem with that
You
one.
don't got a
But I'm gonna
problem with
say this
that
right here.
scene, though.
What's that?
Not at
Well,
that age, I
you
didn't.
know
You know
what?
what I'm saying?
I kind of do because she just started wilding out and swordfish showing her titties. Then in
Hey,
Monster Ball,
She
she
was
was doing
called. She
all
was
that.
beautiful in Swordfish though.
she
Yeah,
Monsters
she
was.
Ball,
was. But I'm like,
losing
man,
Isaiah,
you got to be with the white.
Boomerang.
I'm like, man, come on now. She could have shown all that in Boomerang or Strictly Business or something.
She was bad in Bath, man. What you talking about?
Nah, she
I'm
was
gonna
looking
keep it
too
gangster with
hood
her.
for
Listen
that
to
for
me.
me.
Listen to me. This is the honest answer. My very first crush on
Still
a
Pam
movie
Grier, dog.
star when
Still
I was
Pam
a
Grier, dog.
kid was Pam Grier. It is
Mm-hmm.
not even older Pam Grier is
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a movie Pam Grier was in that's a lot older in her career. She was in. It was a people hated the movie, The Ghost of Mars with Ice Cube. Dude, she was hot in that movie. I'm
Oh,
gonna tell you something.
awful.
Pam Grier is the top of the mountain for me. She's the first
Terrible.
crush I ever had. It is not an actress. If you're talking about prime versions of everyone, you would be very, very hard pressed to find someone in my book that could knock her off the top of the mountain. So Halle Berry will come very close, but in my book, no cigar. So yeah, I'm totally going with Pam Grier on this one too.
Hey, you picking her over Selma Hayek from Dust Till Dawn?
Yes, yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I
Okay.
am. Like you look at her working, like especially when you say something like, "Am I picking her in Jackie Brown or her in oh my, what's the first one I ever saw her? It'll come to me when they were like in the Gladiator movie. It'll come to me. But her, you can go ahead and let it go. That's who
Nah,
Beyonce was trying to imitate in the Gold Member.
Yeah.
So yeah, Pam
all
Grier is just where it's at. It just is what it is.
right. That's what we got. We're gonna move on to a little bit more hardcore kind of scene, if you want to say. We got
Mm-hmm.
Tiger Benson versus the old school Asian porn star Kobe Ty. Who you got?
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm gonna take this one first because y'all neither one of y'all gonna like my answer. I ain't impressed with neither one of them. So my answer is neither. I ain't even gonna pick one. Go.
man,
Next one. Next one. Go.
man, look, I'm gonna go right here. I like Kobe Ty. She wanted to be one of the first Asian porn stars I ever did research on. But hey, Tiger Benson,
Extensive research.
hey, Tiger Benson got a body,
Oh
man.
yeah,
She got the huge rack. She got a nice ass. Hey,
yeah, she
she
does.
get down with she can put in a lot more work, in my opinion, than Kobe Ty. So I'm gonna have to go with the new school Asian female. That's gonna be old Tiger Benson.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I expected Will to go differently. I know he's like to me, he's like one of the preservers of our age. You know what I'm saying? And for that one reason, I'm probably have to go with Kobe Ty. Actually, I actually happen to agree with both of y'all. Believe it or not. But if I had to pick one of these, I would definitely have to pick Kobe Ty. She was one of the first agents I saw that kind of got me into it, especially in the porn scene. Now in real life, it was probably somebody like Tia Carrera or something like that. But as far as like this question, I might go with the old school, the old Cougar. You know what I'm saying? I might go with old Kobe Time. My glasses crooked.
Okay, okay. All right, keeping it on that mind
That's just her
frame of
face,
this
bro.
thing,
I think it's just my face. Yeah, you're
man. Who you get? Well, pick one. Pinky or Yana Angel. So I'm gonna let one of y'all go first, cause to me, this was probably kind of hard. It just depends on what you like. It just
right. I go
depends
first.
on.
I go first. This one was hard, and I mean very
I
hard.
I think I know where y'all gonna go on
Uh-huh,
this. I think I know.
I will say this right here. As far as the looks department, I think Ayana Angel, hands down. I think as far as facially in the looks department, as far as talent and entertainment wise, Pinky was just she. It's rare that you get a porn star who storms the scene that becomes like almost a part of pop culture. You know what I'm saying? Like Pinky became like that. You know, it's like
Uh,
everybody knew who Pinky was. But because she was really, really cute, she had the cute little gap, which happens to be a turn on for me. She was stupid thick and she was willing to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And because I think she was so animated with it, you know what I'm saying? I think that's why I'm gonna give her the edge. Although I'll say this, I've probably done more extensive research on the Yana Angel than I had with Pinky. But if I had to pick one over the other one, and this is rare because I don't, I would, I'm gonna go with Pinky.
So I'm actually somewhat surprised by your answer because my answer clearly is gonna be Ayana Angel. Nothing against Pinky. I think my only issue with Pinky is she kind of extra sometimes, bro. Like
Yeah, she can be. That's why I say
she a little
entertaining. Yeah, yeah,
extra,
I with you.
and it's
She
like,
is.
come on, bro. Like change the channel next. So it's gonna be Ayana, and even for looks, I'm gonna go with Ayana Angel. Although vintage Pinky, like, cause of course you know she had put on some weight,
yeah, the one
but
before the wait.
Oh yeah,
man,
Pinky is turned straight into big toe right now. It's over with for
before,
that. Yeah, Pinky turned into
vintage
big toe.
Pinky though, before the weight
Yeah,
gain,
yeah,
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 she was, yeah.
Nah,
yeah. She was
well,
yeah, she was with it.
So you
I'm,
cracking what you got, man?
I'm gonna have to break this tie. Ayana Angel just better body wise and face wise to be. Even though Pinky,
Mm,
like Jason said, was a pop culture phenomenon,
she was.
She
Ayana
was.
Angel
She
has
was.
better. And see, I'm a breast man, so
Yeah,
Ayana Angel has
I give you
better
that.
breasts than Pinky, hands down.
One of the things I love about my
Like,
wife.
yeah, but it's
Mine too.
Pinky's almost like if Pinky
Boo.
did like Charity the ass and got a breast enhancement. If
Yeah.
Pinky did that, now she would probably top Ayana Angel. I ain't talking about they gotta be big or nothing, but Pinky
You
fine,
want to
like
say
you
hear
said,
something
she
weird?
fine, she out there, but Ayana, she had that tight bodies, tight stomach.
Mhm. She
She showed
did.
her ass too.
She did. I'm gonna say
And
this right here though. Had Pinky gone the way of like with the boot with the titty enhancement, I completely would have gone on Yana Angel. No question. I'm gonna tell you something. Plastic is for toys. Straight. If you are naturally thick, it's like I don't know, like old school Kim Eternity or something. Kim Eternity was thick.
oh man, that's my girl. Kim Eternity, back in the day. Hey man,
Hey,
if I could have just met that woman back in the
one
day,
time, one
Yeah,
time, Kim
I hate
Eternity.
all that
Yes,
plastic too, man. I don't know what they do. I don't know why they do
man.
that to themselves, especially when they
Kim
make it so
Eternity.
obvious.
It's like somebody said, time isn't kind to everybody. I guess.
Yeah, man. Kim Eternity. But you know what? I can't say that because even if they plastic, like my girl's kitten and what's the girl she's always
Vanessa
been
Blue.
with?
Vanessa Blue.
Vanessa Blue, man.
Hmm.
Hey, that's
Extensive
too
research,
bad.
my friend.
Now,
And
now if I had a
Lacey
number one
Duvall too.
porn star, if I
Yeah,
had a
I'm with
number
it.
one porn star, Ken would be my number one. I don't care who you put against her. That's my number one. She got the look, she got the body. I don't care if the breast been enhanced or whatever. That's a fine ass woman.
Ooh, I don't know who I go with
And,
all
and,
time.
and she putting in work everywhere, even the eardrum, up the nose, in the eardrum, wherever. So hey, that's my girl. But all right, if ain't nobody else got something to say, we're going question number two. It's gonna be the single version of Who You Made.
Mm.
So give me a top three singers. Who you made?
I got my list. The villain
Go
look like
ahead,
he looking for
Scott.
something, so I'm gonna go throw mine out there
Uh,
first.
it appears I've
Um,
lost my notes while doing extensive research on
oh Lord, I'm gonna
Iona
do.
Angel. Oh,
I'm gonna pull a Kraken, and I'm gonna say in no particular order.
in no
My
particular order.
three. The first one always I was just always thought the old girl was just so beautiful to me. Uh, I don't even know what her first single was, but I just remember her from Ghetto Superstar. That's Maya.
Maya.
Oh yeah.
I always had a thing for
Yeah.
Maya, dog. She's just one of them. My second one, I know a lot of people don't care for her as much now. I might consider her to be a home wrecker, but I
Who's
gotta
that?
give it to her. Alicia Keys, I gotta give it to her. I'm sorry. You know, a lot of
Yeah,
people
that's my
they
former baby mama, man. When she got with Swiss Beats, man, it was just a complete turn on. She could have got with anybody, man, but that
hmm
man, it's just hey,
But despite that fact,
complete
if
turn
we
on.
just going
Straight
off
facts.
the three singles, she definitely gonna make the list.
Okay.
And my
That's
third
fair.
one, went the old school on this one
Okay.
again. First hour in Purple Rain. I just
What are you?
can't never
The
let it
six
go.
shooter.
Yeah, I got to go Apollonia, dog. I
Avalonia. I'm
mean,
with it. Oh, that's
Who's
gonna be
that?
sweet.
Black
All right,
Minnesota,
Villain.
man. I don't know
Okay.
what else to say, dog.
Villain likes that.
Now, I
Cracker, what
will
you
say I
got?
did have Janet on my list, and then I
Miss
took her
Jackson, if
off.
you nasty, then.
Yeah, original, the OG Janet, not that Janet that looked like her brother, too much like her brother from Nose Job and stuff.
Yeah,
Isn't that just Latoya? I'm tripping.
Man, Latoya looks,
Yo.
she looks worse, dog. Horrible.
I actually have a Playboy issue. That was probably the last time she was like very, very attractive. But
And that's what's crazy. Both of them were so beautiful. Then y'all just messed everything up. Oh well, who you got cracking?
I do
Really?
it for you, man. All right, my
And you better
number
not say
one.
Anita Baker, dog. If you say Anita Baker, bruh,
Nah, nah. You know what?
she's the
Needless
greatest
to
song. She is the
say,
greatest songstress of my
nah,
time, though.
nah.
I'll
She
sit out
she
there.
is thick though, but no.
I
My
met her
number
in real life
one.
one time.
nah,
It
that's
really,
crazy.
like
Number
I said,
one.
no particular order, but Jill Scott, man. Jill
Okay.
Scott, man. Jill Scott.
Thickness
For
for
thick, I
days.
love thick women. She thick. She
Thickness
look
for
good,
days.
man. Everybody know what she got. She got the big bazooms.
Hey,
But
bruh, did you see her in the James Brown joint with Chadwick Boseman?
Yes.
yeah, uh huh,
You remember when she had that Mrs. Claus outfit on in that joint?
man.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think that was before he beat on her, unfortunately, but
Some of the pictures
Right.
when she had
And
lost weight
frapped
for a
her up.
minute, man. Then, like I said, we saw her live because her, but it's mostly her whole, just everything about Jill Scott
her
Yeah.
that make
energy,
me
dog.
turn on. Yeah, her
She just
energy,
got this glow about
her
it. I already know,
mind,
dog.
just everything, just make me
hmm
love Jill Scott. But my number two is a close number two that I didn't know she had all that till I saw this
Why
video
am I?
called
We finna have the same. We finna have two of the top two. I bet.
what Window Seat
Oh, no,
by Erica Badu.
this nigga here, dog,
Woo, Lord,
has
I'm like,
hijacked my entire list. Go for it. I want to hear this.
dude, that Window Seat video right there. And when she did that jump out the blue, I'm like, I wish I could have been in Dallas that day.
Yeah.
hmm
Man, I'd have probably passed out on the ground.
You know, she. I think if I may be incorrect about this, the
And she
cop
still
who
built like
actually
that,
was
bro.
tasked, the cop who was tasked with arresting her, actually started dating her. If I'm not mistaken. I
Oh
may be
shit.
incorrect. I think that because the cop, somebody had to arrest her. I mean, she was breaking the law, but still, the dude who arrested her, I think he ended up dating her or something weird like that.
Dude,
If I'm not mistaken.
she would have got off of that because it happened so fast. Because
I
if you
know I
watch the
did.
video, it's it's some people. She got people certain areas they pick up her clothes after she do it. So that
Uh-huh.
little 5 minute video was just hey. It was off the chain. I wish I could have just been there to watch it because when
And
she
it was
started
totally
taking off,
unplanned. Like
yeah,
nobody knew
hmm
she was gonna do that. She just yeah.
and when she started taking off them clothes, I'm like, damn, she took that hood off. I'm like, she got no stomach. Started looking down. I'm like, shit. Andre 3000 knew what was under them damn robes
Oh
she
Hey,
put
yeah.
back in the
so
video.
did.
All them dudes did,
I was
yeah.
like,
All of them
God
did.
damn.
And she seemed like that. She done drove them all crazy too. She got something.
Man, I'm like, damn, she's super thick now. But with that
She
window seat
still thick, bro.
video,
Older she is, she still thick, man.
all right. My number three is somebody I
Your
just
number one.
recently. Nah, well, this person, she's a rapper, It was gonna be Lil Kim at first, but you know what? Especially from
Hey,
that old video with Crush
OG
on
look
Everybody.
him.
But
Mm-hmm.
nah, you know who it's gonna be? Megan Thee Stallion, dude.
I can rock with that.
Dude,
She's bad news. Hey,
Megan
I'm
Thee
gonna tell you what.
Stallion.
I saw some of her like pictures when she was like young, like a teen. She's always been like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
she's
but
always looked like that. Yeah, I'm
it's just
with you.
like her legs so thick, her body, upper body. She ain't really got a big ass, but
Nah,
it's
she
just
just she
something
just thick.
about,
Yeah,
yeah,
she
it's
just
just
did.
like her thighs and the
I mean,
ass
she's
just
a
ain't
big woman, not
huge.
big woman, but
It's
I mean,
big
she's
Yeah,
enough.
she's just a
tall.
thick girl.
It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
big
just thick.
enough. I'm
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Weston says she's a sturdy gal.
I'm like, man, Megan Thee Stallion. I saw on the BT Awards out there. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to put her on this list. But let me give a shout out to Erica Campbell from Mary Mary. That's a
I'm
fine
with you on
woman.
that. Hey, I can rock with you on that.
Hey,
I
I
can rock
do
with you on
those
that.
divers with her too. Especially when she lost that weight. And man, she started putting them photos and folks start hating on her. Talk about person say gospel music should look bad bullshit. When you
Man, you look like
fine, you fine. That's a
you
fine
supposed to
woman.
be
But
you
that's
supposed to
about
be ugly just
top
because you
three.
praise the
With that
Lord.
one little shout out, man, with to Erica Campbell. Hey, she got it going on. But go ahead, Billy. Let's hear yours.
It's CBD. It's not. All right, check this out. My three. Like I said, you've heard 2/3 of my list already, but just for the show's sake, I'm gonna give a little why I picked them, just a little taste. Number three, I'm gonna go in a particular order. My number three is gonna be I always pronounce her name incorrectly, but is it Janae Aiko? She
Aiko or
is,
something like that.
yeah, she is so sexy. Her voice just completely takes the cake. All of her songs, you know what I'm saying? Like Kristen the Villainess, she got me into into her. And then I saw her pictures. I was like, who is this? And she was like, that's the girl from, the Pussy Fairy song. And I'm like, Jesus, she is beautiful. She's like dates the guy Big Sean or whatever the case is, but she is beautiful. I like her music. So yeah, she definitely gets to make my list. And if you hear her music, it's it's something to play when you alone. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get something going. That's a good artist to try out. Janae Aiko. Number two, I knew this a long time ago. Erica Badu is for real. When we saw her in concert years and years ago, I'm talking like back in 2009, maybe. She had these tights on or whatever, and just like you said, it wasn't until I think somebody else snapped another picture of her on stage
From
or
the
whatever that
side.
people just started noticing. Yeah, from the side, but I'd already seen it. I was like, wait, why does nobody talk about this? Like this is for real. So Erica
Mm-hmm.
Badu is bad news, and like you said, not to mention her music is in my top.
Nah,
We're talking about lady artists or artists of all time. We're talking about top three, top five.
yeah.
So she
Easy.
definitely gets a nod
Easy.
because of that. Yeah, easily, easily.
Mm-hmm.
She's made some of the only records and albums that I can
Sounds
put
like
on
another
and just
episode.
press play. Dude, we should do that. Which another question I think we should do? What are some of the records you could just put on and just press play? That's definitely one of them. Her Baduism, her Erica Badu Live, Mama's Gun. I could go
Nah,
on. Erica Badu is awesome. And number one, old Jilly from Philly. I'm gonna tell you what, Jill Scott, before she that video came out when she was doing the thing with the microphone, she came to Memphis and we
mhm.
went to go see her in tour.
Yeah,
And she did this thing where she was talking about how she gets it on in the shower, and she turned around and she got on the little drummers, like the little drummers cage, the little plexiglass cage, and dude, she was working out in that glass. Not to mention I'm a titty guy because I think them guys are just more versatile. So
nah,
and they were just and even from I've seen her twice in person. And both times, no matter how far you are away, you can just see how naturally thick and beautiful she is. Now, what really takes the cake for me, because I'm so silly,
She get that long,
her
beautiful
smile
hair. Her
and her
smile,
smile
dog.
is immaculate. She
Mm.
literally has a perfect smile. You know what I mean? The way the cheekbones, the eyes. Jill Scott, me and Kristen talk about this all the time. She was like, I know if you had a chance to go with anybody for one night, it would totally be Jill Scott. And she is absolutely correct. Jilly from Philly. Not to mention, and like I said, her CD was one of the first CDs, the Who is Jill Scott, that I
Mm-hmm.
just played and just let it do what it was gonna do.
Let that
You know what
jump
I mean?
play,
It's one of
dog.
the yeah, it's one of the greatest albums ever.
All right. So that's it for the single version. We're gonna move on to the next, not episode, but next segment. It's gonna be who you got. The first who you got is Angel Eyes versus Carmen Hayes. And you know what? I'm gonna go first on here.
Ooh, I
'Cause
don't
I didn't
mind
know
taking
who
this one.
Angel Eyes was at first. It said the dog had to let me know because at first I think it was a young angel, but
Oh no, no, no.
I do know who Carmen Hayes is. So if it came down to it, and yeah, I forgot on this version of who you got, it's gonna be who can get you to that spot faster.
Okay. Is that for
When we
all
come
three of
to
them?
these, it's not about all three of them. It's
Okay.
not about how it looks
And
and
so
stuff.
you got
It's
to do
about
that beforehand because that
skill.
just that changes the whole
Yeah, see,
everything.
it's about skill.
It's about skills, baby.
It's about skill. So if they had a contest on who could get you out faster,
Okay.
who got the skills to do it. So it's a Yana Angel versus Carmen Hayes. Who you got?
I will take this one first. I'm gonna tell you what. I love Angel Eyes. Beautiful eyes, beautiful body, smooth skin. But Carmen Hayes, mm, mm, mm. I'm gonna tell you what. Besides the fact that she is that's another example. That's somebody I should have used in my example. She is all natural.
Oh yeah.
Those things, boobs are huge, thick
Them just gonna be on
thighs,
the floor before
round, big
long, bro.
booty.
Yeah, they gonna
Hey,
be hanging,
hey, but until
They
such
hang.
time, hey,
they
but
gonna be
until
hanging
such
too,
time,
baby. But
hey,
you got it though.
I get a crane to lift them jumps up if I have to. But not to mention, this is what everybody. I know she's sloppy with the top and all this stuff, but this is what gets me with Carmen Hayes. For a girl to be that tall and that thick, and to be able to put both legs behind her head and lock them in that position,
Oh man.
game over. That's it for me. That's the end of the question for me. The fact that she can is that flex, I'm talking about both head, I'm talking to the heel behind the head, and lock it in that position to where she can reach around and employ the hands as well. That's just me. That's it for me.
I think this might be a three-way, bro. Cause I had Angel Eyes, but then the Kraken changed the question up to the skills. I'm going with skills. I gotta give it to Carmen, dog. And I mean, for all those reasons you just mentioned,
Man,
I gotta
she
give it to
had.
her. But if I'm going off looks, I'm going with Angel Eyes. But on skills, yeah, I gotta give it to Carmen, dog.
Oh, it's
All right, well you said it right. That's a three-way on that freaking fry. So
man,
Carmen
man,
Hayes,
man.
you have to show up, hey. You know it's gonna be a three-way coming your way.
And
All
she's
right.
Mm-hmm.
beautiful too. She's like
Oh yeah.
fine. Like some porn stars are awesome from the neck down. Some are awesome from the neck up. Like she's all around. She got it.
Yeah. So this next one, I almost changed it, but I went old school on this one.
Oh, school.
It's gonna be Ebony Eyes versus Jenny Pepper. And to me, I'm gonna go first because I'm biased in this one. Ebony Eyes, hey, she she
All right.
she next to Ken, she's my number two
I'm
all
with it.
time.
That's interesting that you would say
She,
that. I'm gonna tell
she,
you why.
she's dark piece of chocolate, perfect body,
Am I sensing another
ab-
three-way?
absolutely perfect
I
body.
might be sensing another three-way on this.
And
I
she
don't
got
know
the
though.
skills. She'd took
Yeah,
on some of the greatest
yeah.
Yeah,
and knocked them down.
I'll take y'all that.
So I'm gonna have to go Ebony Eyes on this one. Just straight up skills. Like I said, I'm
Everything, bruh. Everything. Skills, look, man. It wasn't like for me. It wasn't even close, bruh. You could have put. I don't even know who you could have put next to her that I would have chosen them over Ebony Eyes, bro.
well actually I was gonna do a '90s superstar. I was gonna do Dominique Simone.
She'd
Dominique
have been rocking too.
Small
Yeah,
was
she'd have
fit.
been rocking
She
too.
had fake breasts and stuff, but still, that don't matter to me. Hey, she had the body, she had the smile, she was chocolate just like her. And she took
Man,
on
let
some of
me
the greatest in the 90s. From Lexus Steele, what's his
man,
name, Peter North,
I'm still
all
picking
them
Ebony
folks.
Eyes over her, bro.
let me go ahead and break up the party, man. I gotta go with Jeannie Pepper, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah, hold on, bro.
There is there is something about a lady who has a complete attitude about herself that completely turns me on. I have no idea what it is, but Jeannie Pepper has that attitude. I have seen her in some scenes that even in her older, see, this is why I picked them two. Don't get
Leave
me
it to
wrong,
the
Ebony
real
Hayes
thing
is
to be
Still
ridiculous.
different.
going now. She's
However,
still going.
Leave it to the
when
real
I see how
thing.
she's aged, she has aged so well. She is still going. I still look at her material and to this day, and it hasn't gone bad. And she's even done some newer stuff that she still looks good. Maybe not as good, but she still looks, pretty much as good as she did back in the day. So for those reasons, I think, like you said, natural body, everything about her is gorgeous. I'm picking Jeannie Perry. I think she has a cooler name too.
Oh yeah, now I give it to that. She's up there, especially so was she one of the first ones? I think she may have been
Yes,
one
yeah,
of the
she
first
was.
black women to get in the industry.
Yeah, she was. I think,
Other than this,
especially to do like is to get as big as she did. Definitely.
female who started taking Playboy pictures and stuff. She was like half Asian, half black.
Yeah,
I
I
forgot the
forget her
female
name.
name.
It'll come to me.
I had it
It
down.
always does.
All right,
I've been full of today.
so we're gonna go on to the last. Who you got? And I kind of chose this body type, and I'm gonna give you the scenario. I'm talking about the young versions of these people,
Okay.
like Heather Hunter. I'm talking about body
Okay.
type, little petite, skinny, and
Oh, I remember
Lacey,
Heather Hunter.
Lacey Duvall before she got thick
Oh
after she
yeah.
had that baby. After she
Yep.
had the baby, man, I think she got breast implants or maybe not, and she got super thick out of nowhere.
I remember that.
So who you got skills wise on them? Because Heather Hunter was that queen for a minute.
Yeah, she was. And believe it or not, which is something I didn't even find out, Heather Hunter made that status, and she didn't even make that many movies. She didn't make that many movies. I didn't know that. Like if you look at her, like you know how a lot of like the stars that we look at, the ones we really recognize, they've done like 20, 30, 40 movies. That's not her. She hasn't
Uh,
even done it. You know what I'm saying? So surprisingly enough, she's made that big of an impact off not 300 200 movies and 300 scenes. I forget what it's like a surprisingly low number for Heather Hunter though.
oh yeah, she's an icon. But on that one, I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna take Lacey Duvall. Lacey Duvall, just for me personally, will probably turn me on, or will turn me on more than Heather Hunter would. So, with her skills and stuff, especially how she is, man. Even though Heather Hunter probably has more impressive skills, but as far as looks wise and stuff, just the total package, I'll give her the breast advantage. Even a young Lacey Duvall, because I think she got started in 19 or 20. I had to take Lacey Duvall in this one.
I had to agree with you on that one, bro. I'm picking Lacey on this one too. And this gonna sound like a real dick statement what I'm finna say, bro. But when I looked at Heather Hunter, bro, I get Mr. Ed vibes, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
just
gonna
think
lie,
about,
bro.
about her forehead and her
She has
teeth
a
And the
and
really
stuff,
teeth,
long
man.
face, the
it
long
just,
Yeah,
teeth.
you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm
talking
with
it's
about.
y'all there. I
I
see where you're
just,
going with that.
yeah, it's just, it's gonna be Lacey hands down. It's not even close. But like you said, Heather probably would have the better skills, but man, I just can't get past the horse face, dog. I just can't do it, dog.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and slide in on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Lacey Duvall. And actually, for kind of the same reason, I think Heather Hunter was she was entertaining. Don't get me wrong. But Lacey Duvall, I do think is more attractive. I actually think she has better skills. I guess Heather Hunter was just
She was
exotic
that.
looking at
She
the
was that.
time.
Yeah, she was that icon. You know, she was in all
Yeah,
the
like for the
rap
time.
videos.
Yeah, totally.
She was. She
But
was.
yeah, as far as everything else, to me, it's I think she's the, it's weird to say. I think that Heather Hunter was like the prototype Lacey Duvall, like that slim, thick, they kind of slim, skinny, but still gorgeous and can still do
Mhm.
all the stuff that all the thick girls do. She's kind of like that prototype, you know what I mean? But Lacey Duvall kind of took it over the top. So yeah, completely.
All right. So look like Lacey Duvall. Look like you're gonna win out on this one. Hey, we appreciate you working it. All you ladies work and all your skills and everything you do. We appreciate you and your
Yes,
mind.
we do.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going on to question number three. So, we're in today's social media world. Hey, that's what we're doing now. So, we talked about the old school actresses, the singers, and porn stars and stuff like that. But you got a new kind of model slash sex. I ain't gonna say sex addiction, but hey, a lot of people watch Instagram to see who on there. A lot of these
Yep.
women, hey, they on there making their money, living their best life, or what they call a hot girl summer every day. We got who you banging? Your top three Instagram models. Cause I think Instagram
That's gonna be
blew up
interesting.
from what's the girl name? India, the little black girl
It
had the
is.
little show. She was a little mixed girl. Hey, she had the face, the smile, the rack, and everything else. And I think she was the first person kind of blew up and made money just off her looks alone,
Mhm.
without being a
Yeah.
porn star and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I
So
agree.
a lot of these women since then, hey, they've been making a killing.
Man, they make a killing off of this stuff. They like some of these girls that you said they having appearances, they have fan bases.
Man,
Is weird.
making
It's
all
something else.
kind of money.
Power
So
of
I
social
guess,
media.
yeah, so I guess it's nice. So I'll go first. I'm gonna give you my top three. And it's too many, honestly. But I'm gonna give you the ones that made me start watching it. I wasn't
Okay.
I wasn't a big social media person. I'm still not. I rarely post on Facebook and different stuff. But the one that made me just get on Instagram, like, damn, who is that? Her name's gonna be, I guess, Andrea Nay or
Okay.
Renee, or they call her Creole Barbie. If you
All right.
ever seen her, hey, she just dropped dead gorgeous. I'm talking about. I know we mentioned a lot of porn stars in the last few minutes and all that, but compared to all them, she's probably got some the best body out of all of them. My next one is gonna be Princy Blair, just a lovely dark skin, just thick as all outdoors. She has the body, she has the rat, and it's natural. It's straight natural. You can tell, hey, she's straight natural. Like Jason mentioned earlier, look like she one of those females who have an attitude about herself. Like, yeah, I know I'm fine. What the hell you gonna do about it? She has one of them kind of attitude stuff. If you ever look her up on Instagram, hey, follow her, follow Miss Renee. But this last one is somebody who took me. I think she's Latina, but she looks almost white.
Okay.
I know.
You gonna her? It's called Wosin PA or however you say it. But when we put the pictures up, you'll see what I'm talking about. She's crazy thick. And I'm talking about it took me by surprise. 'Cause I'm like, is that a white woman with all that thickness?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I think she's not all the way white. I think she's maybe Hispanic or something. Because I don't think I've seen
She got something up
nobody
to
white.
that back there in the gene pool somewhere. Giving her a
She
little help.
got to. Because as thick as she is, man, and I'm talking about just naturally thick, just unreasonably thick. And she's got a pretty smile, and she's not bad to look at either. But those are my top three. If you don't know who they are, we'll put their links and their pictures up so you can look at these women. Cause these women are fine.
Oh, we are.
I'm
We
sorry.
definitely gonna do that. I
I
want to
guess
go
I can
second.
roll next. You want to go, Vince?
I'll roll. It doesn't matter. Yeah, yeah,
Go
it's
ahead.
cool. Um, coming in at number three, I like to try to do at least try to do some kind of hierarchy thing. It kind of builds up the suspense. Number three, her name is first off, forgive us if we mispronounce anything.
Oh yeah.
And second of all, if you haven't done it already, go ahead, hit that like button and that subscribe and hit that bell for all the notifications for all your Lost Blur stuff. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Number three, Essence Tatiana. My lord, she has natural hair. Her smile is immaculate, and she is absolutely gorgeous. Essence Tatiana. If you have never looked at her, followed her, whatever the case is, I dare you to go do it right now. She is all that. I'm not even playing. Essence Tatiana. You've definitely made my list in the top three. Number two, I think it's Brittany Toney. Or this like Tonee, Brittany Toney. Um, I'm gonna go
Yeah, I
ahead and
think I
say, I mean,
follow
this
her
is
too. Yeah,
hey, I'm gonna go
I
ahead and
follow
say
her
it.
too.
This is a Freaky Friday episode. I have no idea what size those things are, but my lord,
Yeah.
dude, she is all natural. She is one of those, like she has this one picture I remember. She's like in this pink dress or something like that, and she's turned to the side, and she puts her hand on her waist so you can see the hip to ass ratio. It is devastating. Hey, Brittany Toney is all that, like for real, for real. So she's definitely gonna crush in my number two. My number one, I had no idea who she was years ago, or I'm not sure how long ago she took that picture. But I was scrolling through Facebook, through a blurred or a black cosplay group, if I'm not mistaken, and there it was, the picture of this black girl with these gorgeous green looking eyes, and she had this Chun Li outfit on with these thighs
Oh,
that outfit just was not ready for. Rachel Storms is my number one Instagram model. I'm from the country, y'all. I'm a country boy. I like thick women. Yeah. She is
Yeah, I know
chiseled
exactly
out
what
of
you're talking about.
stone. Yeah.
yep. I
Rachel
follow
Storms.
her
I think it's
too.
like Storms 007 or something
Storm
like that.
007.
Hmm.
Yep, that's
But
exactly it.
my lord, I have no idea. Like
But I
before I
seen one
start
of
to
her
get
when she was
disrespectful, is
I saw her
whew,
Daphne from Scooby Doo. Yeah, she
that
killed
one
that
was
with
out.
that
That one
girl.
was out of control. That one was
Hmm.
out, and I saw that one around Halloween time, and someone had made a meme about it. Hey, Rachel Storms is balling. Like I don't even know. I had to go back from a damn 2000s word to describe that shit. She is bad news, y'all. And so that rounds out my top three of Instagram models that are that if I had
So
the
let me
chance,
go
I
with
would
my
totally go
three.
for.
Um, my first one, my number three. Her name is Dream Girl Drew. Nice chocolate sister. She got head to toe. She got it all. It ain't even. Once again, once y'all see the picture. Cause most of these folks you probably ain't heard of them, but you'll see the picture. You'll see why they made our list. My number two. I'm probably gonna slaughter this name. I'm just gonna Yaba Beth. I believe Yababeth. Yaba Beth.
Oh
I see the
yeah, I
villain.
follow her too. I follow
Yeah,
her too. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
she's real bad, and it's the hair for me too that she has. It's just all this
You said
wild natural
Yaba
hair.
what?
Yaba Beth, Beth is how you end it.
Oh, Beth.
Yab. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see the villain looking it up now. Let me see his face reaction. Uh oh.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now my number
Yeah.
one. I thought the cracker was gonna put this one out here. So
I know
anybody
what he
that
finna say.
knows me knows I'm a 49ers fan.
Oh,
And
Mm-hmm.
man,
she
she
has a
almost
picture
made it, man.
on her she has a
Yeah.
picture on this Instagram on her Instagram wearing a 49er
I
shirt
ain't about to
that
look
is
this one up.
clearly too small for them puppies. And I also like the Kraken. Also I'm a breast man. Official Persephone. That's all I'm saying. I'm
From
gonna
a
just leave
boy,
it there. I'm only gonna put up one picture of her. Just
man.
one.
From a
Her in
boy
that
group,
49er shirt.
That's from my boy Big Job. Follow all his little shows, man.
Big Jaw on Facebook. Follow that
Yeah,
man
she
on
is.
Facebook, man. It's
All of
hilarious,
his
dog.
That's
stuff, like,
that's like
hilarious.
that.
That's why I first saw him, man. That's why I first
That's
saw him.
like Brittany Tomei. That's kind of like on the same level, but that
Yeah,
yeah. But
yeah.
Persephone is.
Like, bruh, your back got to be killing you, bruh. Your back got to be hurt.
I'm sending in more than one picture. I'm sending like three or four out of mine. Like while I'm talking about them, I want them just to be scrolling. Like,
I got you, bruh. I
woo,
got you.
But like I
Just
said,
send them to me. I'll put them in
Instagram,
there.
I'll put it like this. If you watch Instagram, you realize God made a lot of beautiful women.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
A whole bunch of them. Because it's just hard. It's just hard, man. I'm telling you.
Bruh,
Because
and it makes you
it ain't no
wonder.
way. It
I
is no
follow so
way.
many.
I'm not. There's no way I'm walking away from my Ebony sisters, dog. I just ain't no way. It's too
Dude,
many. Ain't
No,
no
no, no,
way.
no, no, no. It's too
oh
many
no,
of them.
because
No way, bruh.
look, now, Ashley Graham, hey, she married to a black dude, but hey, I had a crush on Ashley Graham. If Ashley Graham,
Well, I know who you talking about, and
the,
she.
the
I
model,
mean, she got the good. She invited to the barbecue, bruh.
man, I'm telling you. But it's so many, man. Like I said, especially on Instagram, like Dylan Gonzalez, man. She a female basketball player. Used to play for MLGW. I mean UNLV. I said MLGW. Shit,
There you go. Goddamn.
UNLV. Condo sister. Don't fuck with her, man. But them some fine women, but especially her. She athletic and she could. Hey, shout out to Beautiful Ballers, cause hey, that little Instagram page with all them athletic women who could play ball and they look good and everything else. Shout out to them because hey, that's where I first saw her on that. It was off the chain. But hey, we down to our last part. We want to like to really tell you, we want to thank everybody for joining us
Yes, we
for
really
this
appreciate
special
that.
Freaky Friday episode.
Definitely,
We hope to
definitely.
come to you like this every Freaky Friday.
We back, y'all. We are
To
back.
check something
We
out
back.
like this. Hey, even for you ladies, we're gonna have something special for you ladies on the Freaky Friday episode. We ain't gonna be
Yes, we are.
biased and sexist, so
And you
we're
know
gonna
what?
have something. But we might not be
That
around for that episode. I put it like that.
and you know what? Whatever we may be talking about, to not give anything away, to show you we actually pay attention, this actually came from one of our lady viewers. This is something that was actually birthed from a lady viewer, and we'll call her out when the time comes. But yeah, yeah, this is gonna it's gonna be very, very, very interesting, to say the
Yeah.
least.
So we down to the cosplay crush. Really, who you got?
Um, because first off, her name is LaJoyce Mack. I think it says LaJoyce Mack. It's LaJoyce underscore MCK. Now, because she is on her page, at least it says that she is a wife and a mother. I'm gonna be as respectful as I possibly can, but she is wow. Her cosplays, I have no idea what we're hearing. I guess the doctor didn't put himself on mute, but
Nah,
her
My
cosplays
bad.
are killer. Her dimensions are even better. You can tell she's a person who's always been into cartoons, cosplay, and fitness. When you have that mix going on and you're able to pull off some of the cosplays and the way things are actually drawn, did you ever think you would see a cosplay where Meg Griffin was that sexy? You know what I mean? Like she does La Barbara from Futurama. She does Dragon Ball Z characters. She did a Squidward. She's done so many other ones.
fuck out the
That
swing with her.
dude, she did a
She
sexy
made Swivel
Squidward. Can you
sexy.
imagine it, dude? You have got to see this. We're gonna put this up. LaJoyce Mack, we appreciate you. The fitness journey. We know you said you're on a fitness journey. She's a rock and roll blurred. She loves video games. She's into all types of music, rap, rock, all that kind of cool stuff. Oh, like I said, she's a wife. She's a mother. And she is very creative. When you see her cosplays, don't just look at the ones we're putting up on the screen right now. Go to her page on Instagram and actually look at what she's doing. Follow her. Say hey to her. I know we sure did. She spoke back. She's a really cool person. So LaJoyce, I hope I'm saying this. Well, I'll just say LaJoyce MCK. You are our cosplay crusher today.
All right. Well, we want to thank everybody for watching this episode.
Yes,
If
we
you
do.
like, subscribe. If you don't like it, hey, still like and subscribe. Give us your opinions about who we left off. Give us your top three. Give us anything you want to see. Hey, we're back. We got a lot of good stuff coming up fairly quickly. Hey, we got the Loki review coming up. So we've all watched Loki. We're ready to spit that out. Hey, we got the sports edition finally coming up on the Lost Blur. Like I said, we're
Just in
going to
time for
cover
football
everything,
season.
pop
Got
culture,
some stuff coming. Oh my
everything.
goodness. Lost Blurs
So we got
football is gonna
all
be
kind of stuff
crazy.
coming up. So man, plus you'll probably see a lot of new faces. We're finna get ready to turn it up to another level. So, hey, we appreciate everybody watching. Hey, I'm the Kraken.
I'm the villain.
I'm the doctor.
Hey, we'll see you guys later. Appreciate it.
Take it easy.